Okay, welcome to GovTools Pro. I wanted to go over an overview of this website. GovTools Pro is a suite of tools that government contractors and subcontractors, middlemen can use to expedite the processing, review, ingestion of solicitations on sam.gov. It's a pretty cool tool. It's very simple. Let's go ahead and go over some of the features here. So this is the front page of GovTools Pro, and it basically goes over the different features of it. Obviously, there's a smart search, bid estimator, email generator, document analysis. So you can go over those if you like. What I'm going to go ahead and do is log on in, and here are the subscription plans. Scroll up to the top and log myself in. Daijobu. Cool. So here's the front page or the dashboard that you'll be presented with when you get to the GovTools Pro. And it presents you with basic information. These are all the different tools that we currently offer. Search tool, document analysis, a general analysis page, a competitors page, a bid estimator, and an email generator. So let's head on over to the search page. So here's a search page. I'm going to go ahead and go to sam.gov. So imagine you are a professional working on maybe acquiring a solicitation with the government. And of course, you would go to sam.gov to determine which solicitations that you're interested in. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit some filters here. And let's select something. There's some Murfreesboro SAP bags. Not sure what that is. Automatic door operator installation. I'm just going to pick a few here. Let's go down to maybe an elevator modernization, Philadelphia. Okay, so let's do that one because, I don't know. As a middleman, you can also find elevator maintenance personnel. So let's say I'm going after this elevator modernization in Philadelphia. Traditionally, you would go to this solicitation page, and of course you would go through all of the information on here, right? You would look at the different dates. You would want to, of course, look at when the offers are due, May 26th. You might want to take a glance at the NAICS code and definitely the place of performance, which is Pennsylvania. And in the description, everybody knows in sam.gov they have their descriptions are never standardized. There's always information there that you don't expect, or there's information that you do expect that's not there. In this particular one, they're going over the amendments, and they do have a description here of the solicitation. That's awesome. It looks pretty lengthy. And here's some compliance information. If you know what you're looking for, you'll be able to identify some information there that you might want to take a closer look into. And then, of course, here are the attachments. And these are the amendments that will alter. And here's your statement of work, which is the most important thing that I would look at first. So, of course, you'd want to go in and click. This one's controlled. You would want to download the statement of work and then individually go through these amendments and make sure that you go through all of it. There's a criminal history check form to make sure that you have everything that you need. This one is the contracting office is in Grand Prairie. I'm in Garland, so that's pretty close. But it is a time-consuming thing, and so if you were interested in looking at this and processing it in a more expeditious way, you would go up to the URL and copy and paste that, and then, or copy it and then paste it here in the solicitation URL. So what this specific tool does, this is for finding contractors. So if let's say you're a middleman, what it's going to do is it's going to go to that URL and it's going to extract and ingest the information and highlight the information that's particular or important to your needs. So it's going to summarize the description for you, It's going to show you the documents here, and it's going to allow you to download those if you like. There's a button here that you'll click, and it's going to take you to the document analysis page. And from there, you'll be able to ingest all of these documents using AI and create a more streamlined information for you to review. So let's go back up to the top. Again, this is the elevator modernization. It's going to show you the agency and the place of performance. This is Pennsylvania. It's going to highlight the critical days for you and also give you the time remaining. So this one's 11 days. Again, these tools are to simplify and streamline processing. So going over there, we have a better presentation. We're streamlining and showing you all of the dates that is important to you, which is the response date, your posted date, and any other updated dates, response dates that solicitation might have. Here are the attachments, and I'll get back to this later, but AI ingests the description and it provides search terms for you. So if you're familiar with a middleman type of method working with government solicitations, one of the things they'll do is they'll go in and try to find non-government contracting entities that is near that location. So let's say I'm in Texas and the delivery location is in Pennsylvania, right? And this is a federal prison system. So a middleman person would go to Google and they would search and go through the results to determine what elevator maintenance personnel might be in Philadelphia. What we've done here at GovTools Pro is we've integrated that into our system. So this is the first step of it. It's determine the search terms, which is elevator modernization, some generic terms like construction, elevator repair, federal prison, Philadelphia. This next section is the AI generated summary section. And so this is just to kind of break out the most important pieces of information without overloading you with information. So if you were to go back to the original solicitation, it's pretty lengthy. And a lot of times it's verbose and redundant information that you've already seen. So you can definitely tell that this is redundant information. And so what it does is it provides a generic, simple summarization for you. This is the Federal Bureau of Prisons seeks a contractor for a firm fixed price construction project to modernize 4 passenger elevators at the Federal Detention Center in Pennsylvania. Cool. It involves necessary equipment, labor, materials, incidentals. Project is 100% small business. So very succinct summary for you. Here are the deliverables: overall passenger or overhauled passenger elevator. Again, your key dates that's been extracted from the description. We also have the place of performance, and then we also have compliance. This is something that you'll definitely want to go over and ensure that you are compliant with all of the the federal acquisition requirements, documentation. Other details is the submission details, and it's telling you that obviously they want it electronically, and you'll upload the bid electronically to JEFS, and there's the link. So you're saving a lot of time by going directly to the solicitation that you're looking for. And instead of going through all of this, you can go ahead and plop it into GovTools Pro, and it'll summarize it for you and give it to you in a presentable manner and kind of get rid of the fluff. We also still maintain the original description if you wanted more details on anything, or you wanted just to make sure that something has been missed. These details aren't going to be in the summary, obviously, so you'll want to delve into that, and then also into the document analysis page. We're going to go down to this second section, and what this does is automatically searches and finds contracting or potential contracting customers within the deliverable or the location for deliverables. So here in Philadelphia, using those keywords we spoke of above, we were able to find potential contracting companies, and gives you the website that you can go, so you can navigate to that. And it filters through those results for you, which again, it's going to save you time. And if you're going through 100 or 200 solicitations a day trying to find the perfect match for your business, you're going to need something that's going to streamline these processes. Saving 5 minutes, 10 minutes is going to add up when you're working with large volumes of solicitations. Secondly, what this tool does is it also goes into these websites for you, and it scans them for an email. So now I don't have to navigate to these websites. I can click on the scan for websites, or scan website for emails, and it's going to go in there and check all of the contact information, the front page. It's going to look for anything email related and provide it back to you. So up here, you can see here that no emails were found on the construction building site. And it could be because there's a form. So if I were to go to PACBS, let's see, there you go. It's not even a valid link. So it's going to determine that for you. And again, it's going to save you another 5, 10, 15 minutes per solicitation, per website. 2-3 minutes a website looking for an email, going to the front page, contact page, going to wherever to determine where is something that I can contact this entity and request a quote. Secondly, or I should say thirdly, we also provide the phone number up front. So again, it's going to save you a lot of time going through these. So you can copy it. Obviously, you can highlight and copy it yourself. That's normal. Or if you like, you can click on those emails that you find that are pertinent on each page that's been scraped. Like this one's formatted incorrectly. Here's another one at admin, and then you can copy those, right? So I'm going to copy the 11 emails that were there, and you can go to your Gmail account and paste them in the to field. Right, so I can go to my Gmail and paste it in. So that is the front page. Again, it's gonna save you a lot of time on each solicitation, extracting information that you need for your business flow. Let's move on to the next page. You do have several navigation methods. You have tools at the top where you can go to find contractors and go to the different pages you're interested in. Or you can also go to this navigation pane here. And so the next page we're going to go to is the create email template. Before we go to the create email template, I also want to highlight this second method of searching, and that is this tab here. It's going to open up, and from here you can search by keyword. So if I was looking particularly for elevator maintenance or repair, I'll just put elevator just to make it more generic. You can go in through that method as well, and it's going to search for any keywords in all of the solicitations for the keyword elevator, and it's going to provide the results in the same way as it's presented here in the sam.gov URL tab. So let's go on to the create email template. There you go. It was working. I clicked too many things. So here on the create email template, it's going to review the solicitation that we had and again give you a rundown of what was in it, right? So again, it's the same, the title, here's your summary, your compliance, your technical deliverables, elevator overhaul and construction, your submission details, contract details, and place of performance. And here again is your keywords. So again, if you're doing a middleman or you're looking for subcontractors, let's say you have a large solicitation contract and some of the requirements are outside of your company's purview, you would want to go and look for subcontractors. So here, we're going to generate a template for this for the solicitation. And so what this is doing is going in through the solicitation and determining what a request for quote email would look like. And so here's kind of the generic email that it's going to provide you. I'm writing to you that our company, or I'm writing to you to inform you that our company is currently working on a contract with Federal Bureau of Prisons, and we are seeking assistance with elevator modernization at FDC Philadelphia. Please review the details below, and if interested, provide a quote for your services. And then it provides the technical information that a subcontractor would need in order to kind of get an understanding of what they're working with, and how many elevators. And so again, this provides a summary in email form, saving you again 5-10 minutes of going through the technical details and creating an email to solicit a quote. So from here, you again can copy this to your clipboard and go to your email, your Gmail, and paste it into the body of your email. And so now you have a multitude of contact information emails that you've collected from the first page, the Find Businesses page, and you have an email ready to go. This service is will shave time off of your day, especially when you're working with 100, 200 solicitations. And it's definitely a great tool for professionals and middlemen in particular to use to assist in being more efficient and finding solicitations and subcontractors that you would need. So let's move on to the view analysis page. And again, this was the generic analysis page I spoke of earlier. This analysis page really just gives you an overview of spending, of the government spending, where they're spending it, who's spending it, and the time frame of when those expenditures are being spent. So I'm going to let this load, but here you can see an award size distribution. What we're doing is we're taking in the NAICS and the PSC codes just to give you a generic overview of that. We have historical contract awards, and the dates weren't provided for this particular one, but it will tell you over time when and how much was provided. We have award size distribution, and so this is going to give you a distribution of how much over what category is spent in this award size when it pertains to these the NAICS and the PSC. So from 1 to 5, it looks pretty much evenly distributed. Under $150,000, there were 3 contracts. This one is 1 to 5 million, 2 contracts. And again, just general information for you to kind of understand. Let's move down to the agency small business preference analysis. And this is going to break down the expenditures for the these particular types of NAICS and PSC combinations. So for the fiscal year of 2025, federal contract spending was about $86 million. Of that, $58 million was for small business. And again, there's just more information. This agency small business preference score for small business expenditures for this particular combination, the Department of Energy spent about, looks like 8.2, and it goes down the line. So again, this is general information that you would want to look at if you lived in this space. This would be very preferential information for you to give you great insight in your industry. We're going to move on down further, and so here's the small business utilization by agency. So that is the view analysis tab, our document analysis tab. This tab is the deep dive that you'll have, and so this particular tab and the competitors tab, I should say the get bid analysis estimate tabs are coming. So this tab is going to take in all of the attachments and they're going to ingest it using AI and provide you summary or a deep dive into all of the technical information that you'll need. Once you start getting started on the solicitation, you'll want to be able to ingest each document and understand exactly what's in it. In the competitors tab, this tab is going to show you those awardees that companies over time when it comes to the NAICS and the PSC combination. And so from here, you'll be able to see what other companies have been awarded over a particular period of time, possibly in that region, and again this particular combination. So I can look at and see, oh, there's an Armstrong elevator. Maybe I want to look for subcontractors that may have done something like this in the past. Instead of going through the business search, I can come in here to the competitors tab and say, okay, these people have worked for, in particular, the federal prison system. And I can click on their view details and see how much they've been awarded, total value. We can look at their recent performance. And it looks like since they've only had one award, their numbers obviously are going to be the same. Just a little bit of details on their corporate information. Here's their DUNS information, their UEI, their location. This is Kentucky, and any type of certifications and codes that might be associated with that company. And lastly is the bid estimator, and we'll get to that in another video. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of GovTools Pro and of the features that could help you and your company as a middleman or primary contractors working with sam.gov. Thank you very much. Have a good day.